President Trump is talking about the economy as he ramps up his 2020 re-election campaign, and voters seem to...
Only CBS News could come up with this bullshit, right? Let me tell you what the real state of the economy is. And, you know, if there's 68% of you who are stupid enough to believe that our economy is good, then wake up. Okay, here's the truth. Alright. 1/3 of all Americans over 18 years old have no source of income. 1/3, 1 in 3. When you look out there and you see 3 people walking along, 2 of them have no income. You have to ask yourself, what are they doing? Okay, at least in my state, all they have is food stamps. Maybe something called WIC or some other for women, you know. And then and that can't be much, right? That's not an income. So probably they're dependent on somebody else, right? So they're living in somebody else's house, they're getting some money off of somebody. And this is an undeniable fact, okay? I looked up how many people are, we're talking about over 18, are have an income. And I looked up the total of how many people are over 18. And then on top of that, out of all the people who do have an income, half of them are making like under $31,000 a year, which we all know is bad. And that's got to go down to whatever $7.50, $8 an hour minimum wages a year. I don't know what that is. That's probably $15,000, $20,000 a year. Okay, now the rest, the other 1 in 3 people, makes over 30, 31, 32, somewhere in there, $1,000 a year. Now I imagine that's like a sliding scale, right? So you got people all the way up to billionaires, all the way down to $31,000 a year. And I imagine it's quite a curve. I'm sure most people make 31, 32, 33, 34, 38, 40, 50, 70, 90, 100, 250, 300, you know, on up like that. With most of them being down there in the 30,000, 31,000, right? I'm willing to bet. So are you really 68 out of 100 people? Nearly 7 out of 10 people are happy with that? Really? You're happy with that? You're happy that 1 out of 3 people is a dependent? You're happy that 1 out of 3 people has to suffer whatever indignities they have to suffer? Because, you know, a lot of people who are taking care of these people demand some awfully, you know, I mean, it just depends on what kind of people they are, right? But for sure they take advantage of that fact that the person is dependent upon them, and therefore they have a lot of sway over them, right? So I'm just saying, man, you know, these people are full of shit, and Americans are full of shit if they are happy with this situation. And this isn't going to change, okay? You could have the unemployment rate go down to 0, and that 1 in 3, and that 2 in, you know, that other 1 in 3, those statistics I just quoted you, it would never change. I mean, they might nudge up by 1/10% or 20% or something. They're not going to move. They're not going to move. And as long as Americans, these stupid fucking run-of-the-mill average people who are the 68%, are willing to give Trump some kind of gold star. You know, give him a cookie. He's convinced America with the help of his rich friends, which, by the way, that's all that it is. The rich have decided that they're going to make things look good. I mean, that's what capitalism is all about. Somebody comes to your door, they got this piece of shit, and they're like, you know what? If you put this on your dining room table, it'll keep the flies off the food. And I'm only charging $25. That's what capitalism is. Now come on, people. Wake up. Wake up. Smell the coffee. This isn't going to change. This isn't going to change. Capitalism isn't going to change. Greed isn't going to change. People aren't going to change. We have to do what we have to do to change the system. And I'm not for taking anything away from anybody. Let rich people have their billions of dollars, but we're going to have to take over the economy. So that means we're going to have to take certain businesses out of the hands of the people who own them. Look, man, they've proved over and over again that they don't deserve to run them. Okay? Now, I've said it a million times, and if you pay attention to what I say, then you know this already. Guarantee them their lifestyle. Tell them that them and their kids and their grandchildren and their children's children's children can have the same lifestyle. I mean, they're going to get it anyway, right? Under the capitalist system, so why take it away from them? Guarantee it to them. That takes away their bitch, right? They can't bitch about that one thing. They can't say what you're doing is illegal. Oh, I worked hard. Yeah, you worked hard. Give me a break. Anyway, but so you know, that's it. That's it. You give them the guarantee. That gets not everything. I mean, people who build yachts and sell them to rich people. Luxuries are fine, but what we need to do is take over all essential goods and services. That's things that people, you know, absolutely need, right? So things like transportation, things like housing, things like diapers, all those kind of things we need to. And I know people are going to jump up and down about private property, but guess what? It's not private. The system for providing essential goods and services to the American people is the work that's done within that system is done by 99% of the American people. The product is sold to a demographic that is like 99.9999% the American people. So, and even for luxury items, you know, the people doing it, the people that make up that system, it's all the people. It's not the one guy who's put his stamp on it and said, or brand on it, burned his name into it. It's not his. It's the 99.99 and 99% people who make it happen. Without them, that guy has nothing. He has nothing. Okay? Zero. Zilch. So don't talk to me about private property here. And, you know, all these people who have run these companies, they've proven over and over and over again that they can't be trusted. They gouge people. They create dangerous work conditions. They haven't done any of the jobs that they're supposed to do as owners. They're in no way, they have absolutely no concern for their customers, their employees, or the population at large. So, this is bullshit, man. This is bullshit. America's not all... what Trump has done is the ultra rich have come to him and said, okay, we're going to make you look good. We're going to hire people. And when we're done making you look good, we're going to fire them all. We'll probably wait until there's a Democrat as president. And who knows? The point is that everything that I just told you is true. And, you know, people need to listen to me, man. I know what I'm talking about.